I knew you had nothing. So sick.
Phil Locke is in shock.
I have to go all in. Huh?
And so is the rest of the table, even Durr.
I have to go all in. If I went all in, you would fold.
Juan would have raised 200,000 with King Jack. Dan's going to raise here to 3,000. This could be his time to get lucky. He's got the right hand against Juan, but the wrong hand against the Israeli frontier here.
Ellie's going to raise to 11,000.
And Daniel is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And it might be his turn to get lucky. It really would be about time.
8 more?
He might even be thinking about raising.
Yeah, he calls here.
And Juan says 7-8 offsuit. Good for 11,000. Sure, why not?
Daniel flops a flush draw.
Another situation here for Daniel. He's got the flush draw. Ellie's got the aces. And Ellie's gone bet.
Ellie bets 17,100.
Kind of small bet here. He's hoping maybe someone has a big queen and would raise him. King, queen, ace, queen. Daniel's got a decision to make here. He knows it's about time for him to get lucky. He's got the flush draw.
He's going to raise it to 44,100.
This season on high stakes poker, when Daniel's had draws, he's only called. He's changing his strategy a little bit, thinking maybe he could pick up the pot here if Ellie's got something like ace king. The only hand that Ellie can't beat here is a set. It's very unlikely Daniel would have 2 pair. So Daniel could be on a draw, or he could have flopped the set, but I think Ellie's going to put in a major raise here.
Ellie's going to raise to 119,100.
How much more are you playing?
About 100.
100 more after the 75?
Close, close.
Daniel's only got 44,000 invested.
105, 110.
Both players have about $225,000. Daniel cannot just call. He'd be committing so much money that he's either got to go all in here
Yeah.
or throw his hand away.
I'm gonna raise. I'm all in. Got another.
Well, Daniel's going to gamble. He's in no mood to throw his hand away.
100.
I'm surprised Ellie didn't call already. He's got the ace of clubs, so he knows Daniel doesnn't have a hand like the ace-5 of clubs or the ace-3 of clubs. He's probably putting Daniel on a flush draw or a set, but he's getting, I think, almost 4-1 on his money. I don't understand why he hasn't called already.
Well, I hope you're on the draw.
And here he comes.
Twice as good with me.
The Rose is going to play too.
So what are we pulling for?
Oh, leave the rose.
Twice good for you, sir?
Twice as good.
Twice good. I got a flush draw.
I got the ace-side club flush draw.
You do not, you liar.
You got a pair?
Aces.
All right. I need a club. I'll take half. I'm not
They've
greedy.
agreed to run it twice. Daniel's going to need to catch one club. He's got 4 cards to catch that one club.
Not there.
It's always good to win the first one.
Yeah, it is.
Now he's got 2 cards to catch a club.
Now club will be good too.
Or Daniel's bad luck on this season of high-stakes poker will continue.
What about Jack of clubs, King of clubs?
Oh, I'm just destined.
This is your joint.
This is really my joint. Don't matter. It's black. It's close.
2 blacks.
I don't know. I don't have more than you, so
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
You got it.
Yeah.
And sailboats for
He
Benjamin. How about
hasn't
that?
seen the 10 Jack Queen come out there as many times as I have.
You know all these things.
Don't you make a straight
I
line?
didn't look. I better look.
You don't need to.
All right, I don't need to.
28. It's automatic. You don't have to look.
You know what a 3-2 is?
Squat.
Daniel
crab with a
raised
duck.
in
28.
Time.
Pretty close.
That happens once in a while.
Yeah, you know.
A
it's-
crab meets a duck. They
Sure.
like each other. Who's to say it's bad?
I'm not against it.
500. I want the minimum.
Bad flop for Daniel.
Small ball poker.
Set for David
And then I
Benjamin.
made 3 10s and I
And there's 2
chopped them
diamonds
out
out
with
there, so
35.
Daniel doesn't want anybody drawing.
But he bets 8,000 here.
Now Peter thinks maybe Daniel's missed, so he's going to call. And David looks like he's going to take his time here. By Peter just calling, he might put Peter on the flush draw.
I got 200.
Benjamin raises to 41,000.
Raising it 33,000 more.
Now Daniel knows that David is capable of making this play with like an ace-5 of diamonds. And there's actually a chance that Daniel could raise here. Peter might slow him down. Peter being in the hand might slow him down.
Yep, he just calls.
And Peter says, "Excuse me." Now, if a diamond comes here, it might save Daniel some money. Or if a jack comes, be real lucky.
How about another 4?
That's the quads look, AJ. That's how you look when you have quads.
I gotta remember that.
You have that French traditional Devil's Island shirt on, and you look like that.
Any big shit behind?
Huh? I got this. I got like 160 or so.
Well, I don't want to offend anybody, but I never tell anybody how much I've got. You just have to look.
No, I'm just asking if you guys.
I know, but I mean, I understand, but most people do tell. I don't.
Tom like to ask all the time.
Huh?
But he say about.
You still need to find out how to.
I mean, I just want to know within like
I don't
100,000.
even do that. I just push it out there and let somebody look.
David likes all this conversation going on
Awesome for
because
you
it's
guys
giving him a
to keep
chance to
out.
think about what to do here.
If that's not good enough, the dealer can count it.
Some people think that the way that they saying, they get.
Benjamin bets
I mean,
35,000.
it's not going to hit you. You might
That's a
get
really
I
good
don't-
bet
I never
because
do it to try to get it down.
if Daniel is drawing out a flush, he wants Daniel to continue drawing.
Right.
And if Daniel
Nothing
has the
wrong with it. I mean,
overpair, he wants
I'm just saying
Daniel
that
to
I don't
call.
do it.
Asking
I'm trying to
try to take a tail. You don't.
This is fun. I like this actually. It's a cool hand.
tell everybody where I won't make anybody mad.
It's a very cool hand.
I don't know about that, Luke. What do you think?
The guy enjoying himself.
It is fun. 35, right? It's fun hand. It's fun. Okay, that's 35.
Why is it that fun?
I don't know. It's kind of fun.
What's
Whatever.
fun about it?
It's neat because we could have anything here. You know what I'm saying? It could just be like a random draws and full houses and squats. I don't know.
Squats?
Squats means nothing. 35, you're
I thought it
betting.
meant quads.
Huh?
I thought it meant quads.
No. Let me see here. I got a couple plans here. I'm like, going a little thinking.
Just be careful what you're doing.
Be careful what I do. Okay,
Yes.
I will. I promise. All right, that's 35,000 right there. You got 35 right there. And I got 50, 10, 120 more.
Daniel might be contemplating a raise.
It's one of those, buddy. Guess so. All right, I'm all in.
Call.
You got a full house? Quads? That's good
He
too.
called my hand. I was like, what is quads?
All right, I can't win then. If you got quads, I can't win. Yeah, that's good. All right.
No straight flush outs?
Huh?
No straight flush outs?
No, I don't have a straight or a flush draw.
This show, he got it
Either had
against
that or he
Dusty.
had.
I had the 7 and the flush draw and I wanted to make it cheap.
This was one or the other, so it wasn't going to cost too much more.
Daniel's in a mild state of shock right now.
I would have done that bet just in case you're drawing. So I would have
Yeah.
found out if I had the 7 and the flush draw.
No. It's not. All right. You got 200 there?
And Daniel's going to have to reload.
And look at this.
I took it from there.
I'm losing.
Barry was trying to play with Eastgate.
I feel so good.
He's run into Tom Juan with aces.
I'll go get you one. It'll cost you, but I'll go get you one.
Why the flower?
Yeah.
Why?
Tom Juan decides to dive in for a
I
while.
don't feel so bad.
That's praying in Portuguese,
Yeah.
if you're wondering.
Okay. Hey, he's going to raise to 31,300. And Eastgate's going to get out of the way.
And Barry's going to almost insta-call. I think this is because it's Tom Juan. Jack 9 of hearts is generally not a hand Barry would put in $20,000 more with
How much do you have about?
before the flop.
Less than 300.
Barry makes jacks.
Well, Barry's flop top pair. Barry's got the button, so Juan's got to go first.
And Juan bets 46,200.
Barry's got a little bit of a dilemma here. He does not want to be pushed around by Tom Juan. He knows Tom Juan might have ace king, ace queen. Tom Juan might have a pair of 6s or 7s. Barry's got top pair, but it's going to cost him $46,200 to call. Now, if someone like Doyle raised before the flop and Barry had Jack 9 of hearts, I don't think Barry would call. We wouldn't see the flop.
No more pain.
Well, that's nice in the middle of the hand.
Yeah.
That's my man. That's
Ellie's giving a
feel so
rose
good.
to...
Sigmund, very sweet.
Now, if he leaves some candy bars outside his hotel room tonight,
He's off the show.
Raise 100.
Barry raises 100,000 more.
Barry's committed himself. And Barry's not acting. He's really nervous. His hands are shaking.
Come on.
And Tom Juan's got aces. He knows that Barry's committed, so quickly he goes all in.
Oh, man. And Barry calls, so now the pot is almost $550,000. That happened in a hurry.
And Doyle, continuing his accuracy of this season, says somebody has to have 3 jacks.
got up and down. He's not queen.
What do you have?
Up and down, 9 queen.
No. Jack
Oh, I don't see that. Okay.
And remember, Barry does not like to run it more than one time. He does it the old-fashioned way and lets the chips fall where they may.
How do you do?
I'll do whatever he wants.
Yeah, I felt like I was going to hit something.
He would say with the aces, let's split it.
And Barry is confirmed. They're just going to run it once.
Split it. And you know
This is the second biggest pot without a gimmick on the history of high-stakes poker.
Straight poker.
Yeah, but
Barry gets a 9.
That's even more.
Wow.
You said 3 times, right?
That could be a
I'll put up the
$500,000 9 if Barry can avoid a 3, 10, or an ace.
And he does, and now Barry can take the money to the bank.
$548,700 to Mr. Greenstein. And Barry's got aces. Wow. Peter Eastgate's raised in late position. Barry might think he's full of it. He's going to raise to $15,000.
Look at this.
And Tom Juan might think they're both full of it. He's got the king, queen of spades. We know that Tom Juan's going to call here. But it's hard to predict what someone who lives in Durland is going to do in this position, so I'm not even going to speculate. Let's just watch.
Every season he won. Every cash game he won. He's a good player, the best player, buddy.
All right, he's going to call.
Peter Eastgate might raise. He might think Ace King's the best hand here.
Now he's just going to call. Queen, 4, deuce, 2 spades.
Wow. Wow. What is it that Francis Scott Key said when he was in the Baltimore Harbor?
Bombs bursting in air.
A rocket's red glare. That's what we're going to see here in this hand. Tom Dwan's got top pair and a flush draw. Barry's got aces. And when the hand is over, let's see who remains at the dawn's early light.
Dwan starts out with a $28,700 bet.
Peter Eastgate's missed the flop. I don't see him calling here.
And Barry raises to 100,000.
He's not going to slow play his aces. There's 2 spades on the board. He hopes Tom Dwan has a queen. He doesn't want Dwan to have a queen and a flush draw,
No.
which is what he has. Dwan is probably thinking, well, I can't be an underdog even if Barry has an overpair. Actually, Dwan would prefer Barry has aces instead of kings. But whatever Barry has, Tom Dwan's got to go with this hand.
Here he comes. Wow, he's going to raise to 244,600.
Barry says okay. He's going to put Dwan all in.
Oh, man.
Barry's hoping that Dwan has the kind of hand he has and not a set of deuces or a set of fours.
Yeah, I'm all in case we're not.
You got anything?
A little bit of something. Are we flipping them?
You guys got anything? Oh,
I figured.
best hand.
That's what I figured, yeah. Guess I could have taken the card off.
I'll find
I'm
out.
gonna take those back.
You guys gonna eat one?
I think so, right? Whatever you want, I don't care. I don't
What?
problem with whatever. She said, are we running at once? I think so, right?
Yeah, I want to run it once. If you wanted to take a couple hundred back, that's
No.
okay. That's pretty easy.
Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead, run it.
22-year-old Tom Dwan says no deal.
Once.
Let's play cards.
Another queen! Oh,
Wow. Barry's dead to the case ace. Tom Dwan wouldn't take 200,000 back. Unbelievable. You don't want to do what I want to do, run it twice. I'm not going to do what you want to do.
no case ace. Tom Dwan has just won the biggest hand in the history of televised poker. Over $900,000.